weathers, guys, typically mean one thing. A hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next up, Fernando Tatis Jr. in his career against this pitcher. 7 hits in 14 tries. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
2-2 the count. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass. Batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Now into the box, Tim LeCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. And there's the first out. So next to bat will be Josh Rojas. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. At the plate now is David Peralta, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a ball.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2 out, nobody on. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As striding in is Teoscar Hernandez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now into the box is Will Myers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Victor Caratini. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. One out and a runner on second base. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, here is Chris Paddack. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Now to the plate, here is Eduardo Escobar. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ball 2. Down the left field line. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And the Diamondbacks are off and running in the inning. Literally, it's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it. That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He loses him on ball 4. So next to hit is Christian Walker. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. For 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Hit softly down the line at first. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the... All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Trent Grisham. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Next to stand in is Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get...
Welcome back. As the Diamondbacks look to get the offense going here in the third, this is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And he's back in standing. Stepping in now, Josh Rojas.
Yep, that ball went out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Josh Rojas becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. And all set for the start of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the line.
Out of the glove. He'll get it into second. Leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go-at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that's the second out. So stepping in is Will Myers, trying here to plate the tying run from second. The set and the 2-2 in the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Next, it'll be Victor Caratini. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hosmer over at second. Myers at first, 2 out in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. The set and the 1-2 right to him. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. And he'll step on first himself for the out. No one on with 1 down. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Cole Calhoun. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
So he sets him down swinging. Cole Calhoun becomes out number 2 this inning. And this is lined hard to deep left. Hernandez finds some space out there for the catch to retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. And now Chris Paddock. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Now a payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Way to get dirty. Touché, sir.
Great play right there. Usually the rule of thumb, it has to be a bullet for you to leave your feet and still complete the double play. Got the out at first base after the dive. I like it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Calhoun will get there, and he puts it away. Now to bat, Nick Ahmed hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Next to hit is Michael De La Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Michael De La Cruz is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Next, it'll be Josh Rojas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And no trouble. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Back goes Rojas. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1 home. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calhoun on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Peralta. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB. Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 3-2 pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres strike back to tie things on the... And now here is David Peralta. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The next 1-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Eduardo Escobar. He grounded out last time up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that... Jorge Mateo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
High in the air out to center field. Calhoun has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Eric Hosmer. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Dan Altavilla will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 57.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Number 13.
Next here is Nick Ahmed. It was a walk in his last trip. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Michael De La Cruz waits on deck. Good battle. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ready to begin the 8th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting. Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tapped out in front of home. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Manny Machado will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Hernandez, the runner at third. Myers at second with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open, they elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
To the plate now, Trent Grisham. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that ball.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready now is Jake Cronenworth. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Johnson. He's on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36.
Into the box, Geraldo Perdomo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And the Diamondbacks are off and running in the inning. Literally, it's a leadoff triple.
Now back, second baseman, Tim.
At the plate, Tim DeCastro. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that. And now in the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Next to dig in, Ha-Seong Kim, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Teoscar Hernandez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. LeCastro will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Eduardo Escobar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. The Friars are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Here's the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Arizona down to its last strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 5-1 the final total in today's game. San Diego jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Paddock picks up his team-leading 13th win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and give this money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a brand. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me go.